everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And today in the mail, I received a massive box from Hasbro in celebration of this weekend's Hasbro PulseCon. In fact, give me a second, let me go grab that box. Look at the size of this thing. Now, I don't really know for sure what I'm gonna find inside here, but I do know it's gonna include a variety of items from tons of different entertainment brands and franchises. Some products are gonna be exclusives, others are gonna be toys that you can find, at your local Walmart or Target. But I just want to send a huge thank you out to Hasbro Pulse, for sending that box along to the Ghostbusters News headquarters. As well, I want to thank everybody out there for watching Ghostbusters News, subscribing to Ghostbusters News, giving us the opportunity to make videos like, well, I'm making here today. Alright, so let's go ahead, let me crack open that box, and let's see what goodies are inside. And holy heck, this box is jammed packed full of toys. Action figures, collectibles, whatever you want to call them. And if this is your very first time, checking out Ghostbusters News, I mean, the title of this page should give it away, but my big interest, my expertise, it lies in Ghostbusters. So some of these brands here I'm not really too familiar with, so if I make a mistake, I apologize. But let's first go ahead and pull out the Ghostbusters item found in the box. Right here, I got one of the brand new Ghostbusters Afterlife Plasma Series Ray Stantz figures. Now, of course, we already reviewed this Ray here on the channel, but I'm so thankful to Hasbro for sending me another one here. Mainly because I've been kind of itching to make, like a custom rookie figure from Ghostbusters the video game. And this Ray body would be perfect for that. As well, you can see on the top right hand side, he does come with a copy of Tobin's Spirit Guide. And this also gives me an extra Proton Stream. Now moving on from there, we've got this Avengers in-game 2-pack. Consisting both of Iron Man, Tony Stark, and of course, Thanos. And I love all the detail and the battle damage that is featured on these figures. However, if you do want a much cleaner look, you can see they do come with alternate heads. There's tons of weapons included, and I especially love the detail when it comes to their right hands, because you can see they're both doing the snap. Keeping with the Avengers, we've got this Avengers in-game rendition of Thor. Good old Chris Hemsworth, or Kevin from Ghostbusters Answer the Call, as I know him best. And I gotta be honest here, I'm not really a Marvel Legends kind of guy, but I've always appreciated this series from afar. But at the end of the day, I can appreciate an awesome action figure, and this is an awesome action figure. The detail worked in the sculpting, like for the beard, looks incredible. As well, those included accessories, which I really do love Thor's hammer there. Now moving on from there, we're going to be talking about FORTNITE. More importantly, this totally awesome figure of Meowskulls. And aside from the Ghostbusters content that's been released in FORTNITE, the past 2 years, I'm not really a FORTNITE player, but I do love cats, in particular black cats. And when I first saw this Meowskulls figure on the internet, I kind of really wanted him. So I'm really happy to actually now have him. And not only does this box contain the action figure, he also comes with tons of accessories, including guns, knives, and his very own weight kit. Aw, Meowskulls, you're so adorable. Now that is not the only FORTNITE item, because also included in the box is this figure of Skye and Ollie. And I really have no idea who Skye and Ollie is. I'm assuming Skye is the girl and Ollie's whatever that thing that she's on is. Turning the box around to the back here, oh god, Ollie is adorable. Let's just get that right out of the way right here, right now. And I love the little matching hat that Skye comes with. You can see she also comes with quite a few accessories, including swords, a backpack, and a plunger gun. So yeah, I think I'm into FORTNITE action figures now. Who would have thought? Now moving on, we've got this GIJOE classified figure of Zartan. And the packaging on this is actually really nice. You can actually see you can kind of like flip the faces around. Because for those that don't know Zartan, he's a master of disguise. Cracking that box open, oh man, like you want to talk about accessories, this dude comes loaded with them. Like look at all the extra heads he comes with, all the additional weapon accessories, guns, we have a bow and arrow, a knife, clothing pieces for his head and neck. I know the suggested like retail price on this thing is like $36.99, but honestly, for everything that it comes with, you're getting such a deal. Like I don't think I've actually owned any G.I. Joe stuff since like 1989, but this right here, this could get me back into collecting them. This figure is so freaking awesome. Now continuing on here, the next figure, it's more than meets the eye. As we've got this Transformers War on Cybertron trilogy rendition of Covert Agent Ravage. And if I'm not mistaken, this is inspired by like the Beast Wars series. And from what I recall here, Ravage was a Jaguar. And looking a little closer here, this is actually a 2-pack. As you can see here, it comes with like the standard 5.5-inch Covert Agent Ravage figure. But you can also see it does come with the Ravage mini cassette as well. We've also got a couple of accessories there on the left-hand side, including a few pistols. As well, at this time, I think it's important for us to recognize the greatness of that old school Transformers song from the movie by Lion. That was a good song. Coming up next, it is Nerf or it is nothing, as we've got this Halo Needler. Which, I mean, come on, who doesn't know what the Halo Needler is? I remember years upon years ago when like the first Xbox system was released. The first two games I got with it was Dead or Alive and Halo. And I recall playing split-screen multiplayer with my brother. Yes, back in those days, we did not have online multiplayer for Halo. And the Needler, that was my weapon of choice. So certainly a pretty cool pack in here. After that, we've got, no. I've been trying to avoid buying these figures. It is the Finster figure from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lightning Collection. And like I said, I've been looking at this series from afar. I was such a mark for the Power Rangers when like they first released. The first two seasons, that was my jam. The first movie that came out, really I was in love with the series up until the time that Kimberly left the show. I guess maybe I was just in love with Kimberly. But I always loved like the big like kaiju style battles that took place at the end of each episode. And Finster was so cool. I remember he was the one that would make all of Rita Repulsa's like evil monster guys and send them down to Angel Grove. And taking a look inside the packaging here, you can see he actually comes with like the little putty patrollers. And there's even like a small little case inside of there where you can store those putty patrollers much like you saw in the original show. And the detail work on this one is fantastic. I love those glasses. I know like a year or two ago there was like a Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed like wedding 2-pack. I didn't pull the trigger then. There's also figures I know of, what was like Eye Guy and I think the Pudgy Pig as well. Seriously, there's so many iconic monsters that I want to buy from this set. And once again, I think this figure just opened up the floodgates. Thank you, Hasbro. Now after that, we've got some Star Wars Black Series figures we're going to take a look at. First and foremost, we've got this one here from The Mandalorian. And we're going to go ahead and open it up here, and this is an action figure of Trapper Wolf. Now I think I'm going to blow some minds here, but I'm like the only person on Earth that hasn't actually sat down and watched like hardly any of The Mandalorian. And I've got Disney Plus. Like I watched the first 3 Star Wars films, growing up. I haven't watched them in probably, 20 years. I also never watched the prequels, and I actually haven't watched like any of the new ones either. Yeah, Star Wars isn't my thing, but this action figure sure does look great. No, like it honestly does here. Now, believe it or not, I actually do know a few things about this character, despite not really watching the show at all. I know the likeness is from director David Filoni, which that likeness does look really strong. And taking a look at the accessories there, you can see he does come with a helmet and then also a gun. As well, really slick packaging. There he goes. Now this is something of Star Wars I do know. This is the Emperor's Throne Room. Of course, from Return of the Jedi. Has that old school retro Kenner packaging, which when it comes to Kenner, i.e. the real Ghostbusters, I'm a huge fan of. And I actually really want to crack this guy open and see, that actually looks really, really cool. We got the Emperor's Throne, we got the Emperor there looking a little happy. He's got a nice little smile on his face. You can also open up a tray at the bottom of here that includes a few accessories, including alternate hands that has that cool like lightning effect, a lightsaber, and also a cane. Yeah, this one's cool. This one I certainly like. And the last item in the box is this big box set from the Star Wars Power of the Force line. And this set showcases the Cantina Showdown, coming with Dr. Evazan, Ponda Baba, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this is a really slick setup. Like, not only are you getting 3 highly detailed action figures on the inside, but it also comes with like the whole freaking cantina. Like, look at the detail on that. I've got to get these out of the box. Like, Hasbro really outdid themselves on this one. You got these two guys just hassling poor Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then out of nowhere, Peter Venkman just shows up, blasts both of them, saving the day. Because that's exactly what happened in Star Wars, right? Right? So that was the last item in this Hasbro PulseCon, I guess, press box we're going to call it. Once again, I want to thank Hasbro so much for sending all those goodies over to the Ghostbusters News headquarters today. And once again, I want to thank everybody out there for watching these videos and subscribing to Ghostbusters 2, making videos like these possible. And another reminder, Hasbro PulseCon takes place this Friday and Saturday. It's going to actually stream for free online. In fact, I'm going to include the link down below in this video's description where you can click it and, stream Hasbro PulseCon once again this Friday and Saturday. I know on Friday there's going to be a huge Ghostbusters panel, and from what we've been hearing, there's going to be no new toys revealed. However, there is going to be a brand new clip of Ghostbusters Afterlife, and maybe another surprise or two, so I certainly recommend you checking out, once again, the Ghostbusters Afterlife panel this coming Friday at Hasbro PulseCon. So that does it for this one. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. We have a link to that down below in this video's description. And I'll see everybody right back here next time.